good enough, you're strong enough, and doggone it, people. Oh, hey, welcome to week 9 of your fantasy football season. It's the RaFFLe fantasy football season. And we've got a tremendous slate of fabulous games. Just taking a glance down, I see a 4 versus a 5, a 3 versus a 2, and maybe even an upset special, 12 versus 1. You just never know. But before we get to, the real reason why we're here, I do want to just touch briefly on that rules. I know that I sent out a profane-laced email, and I apologize, not too terribly much, but somewhat, for doing that, especially if you had small children that screen your email for you. Apologize to them and tell them Uncle Chris means no harm. No, but seriously, ask them to leave the room for a few minutes, because I do have to tell you fuckers a couple things. We're not going to make any changes to the rules mid-season, and I think I've explained to the Sergeant-at-Arms that process, and he understands that now. And maybe there was a little bit of gamesmanship on the part of the Big W's owner and that stupid laced email about changing the way the drop ad's going to work. This is a couple of times I've recorded this video, and I've tried it a couple different ways of how to get this point across. One point saying that I valued your opinions and asked you to send them to me, but really that was a bald-faced lie, and I couldn't keep a straight face. So we're going to go with the reality here. We're probably going to have 1 or 2 changes next year. Next year is the key phrase there, to the to the roster limits. I believe we're going to add 2 slots. We'll come back to you guys with a plan on how to add it. We're probably not going to institute injured reserve just because I don't know that there's a clear-cut way to identify a true injured person without relying too heavily on the CBS Sports line. The drop ad process is going to remain the same. And there is the chance that we might also tweak the scoring for one final time. But again, that'll all come out in the off-season. Right now, instead of sending me stupid emails, you should concentrate on why your team is plummeting in the standings. Because that's where the real fun is watching your team. No, I'm just kidding about that last part. So I appreciate your comments, your concerns, and you've come up to me on the street sometimes and stopped me and said, hey, Chris, I've got an idea. That's all great. I'm glad that you're fired up about it. But go create your own fucking league, because I'm going to go ahead and do things the right way. So anyway, that's enough of me on the soapbox. Let's just jump straight to the games. And despite the extra hour that I hope you all took advantage of sleep and rest and whatever you do with your morning wood, I thought I would go ahead and just kind of a quick spin through the game. I don't know if you noticed the pick'ems. I'm plummeting in the pick'ems, plummeting into first place, might add, but still plummet because I let one of you fuckers catch me. We're going to do just a quick, I decided to change things up and just look at the quarterback matchups. Whoever has the better quarterback is going to win this week, is the way I look at it. So there's no better way to start than at the top with the Gillette Game of the Week. That's right, Gillette, the best a man can be. We find the 3rd-ranked Spankos taking on the 2nd-ranked Rolling Thunder. Now, the Spankos for the last couple of weeks have been on the side calling me on my cell saying, I can't believe you ranked the fucking Thunder ahead of me. They're not as good as me. I have a better record. I smell better than he does. And all those things might be true. But not this week. We got Rivers going for the Spankos, Rodgers going for the Thunder. I like Rodgers. It's a night game. Dallas Cowboys showed how bad they are last week against Jacksonville. Circle Rodgers, circle Thunder, 2nd ranked. Rolling Thunder wins this week. Next up, we got the 4th-ranked Hot Attack, backed by Tom Brady, I might add, who's just gorgeous, taking on the 5th-ranked Squirrels and Drew Brees. Great quarterback matchup. But when you break it down, I like Brady against Cleveland. Take them all the way to the bank. Hot Attack is your winner. Let's jump to the 11th-ranked Classified, taking on the 7th-ranked Red Eye Blind, or as I like to call it, the 7-Eleven game. That's right, 7-Eleven. We're open 24 hours a day. This game's got Josh Freeman against Carson Palmer. And as much as you might say, hey, Chris, I think Josh Freeman is a better quarterback than Carson Palmer, I'd agree with you. But I think the matchup favors Palmer here. I got to circle them, circle Red Eye Blind, Classified, and go with the 7 on your 7-Eleven. Let's jump up to staying down low in the rankings there, and let's look at the 12th-ranked Studs and Eli Manning taking on the number 1 ranked Jerk Store. These guys are a fucking juggernaut. And they've got that dirty Sanchez at quarterback for that team that just fucking I hate. But unfortunately, as hard as it is to be, I mean, really, yeah, all right, Manny might have a better day, but is there any way the Studs can beat, the Jerks? I might have to go off the sheet here. You know what? No. I'm circling the Studs. This is a game time decision. If I could show it to you right here, you'd see Sanchez is circled. It's not anymore. I'm going Studs because I hate the fucking Jets and that cocksucker Mark Sanchez. Moving right along. Let's go to the 10th-ranked Curtin taking on the 6th-ranked tight end, or as I like to call it, your 6-10 game. This one you got the other Manning boy taking on, could this be right? John Kitna? Really? Did he not watch that game last week? Yeah, I think this is a no-brainer. Circle Manning, circle the Curtin. They're your winners. Congratulations, Curtin. I think that's win number 3. Congratulations. That only leaves us with one last game, and it's a little bit of a grudge match, quite frankly, because it's the 8th-ranked Big W's taking on the 9th-ranked and everybody's darling, the Livid Llamas. In this game, we've got Matt Schwab taking on Michael Vick. Now, you know I'm a dog lover, and I would never pick a dog hater to win a game. But at the same time, you also know I never pick the Livid Llamas to win a game. So I'm kind of at a quandary here. We're going to have to do something. We're going off the what do you call it? Off the map, something like that. We're going to consult the Magic 8 Ball live for this particular decision. And what we'll do is we're going to say Magic 8 Ball, who's going to win? No, I can't do that because he can't only answer yes or no questions. We're going to say, hey, Magic 8 Ball, will the Llamas win this week? We shake the Magic 8 Ball. And as live TV will work, it does say, better not tell you now. So that worked out great, didn't it? Let's go with the big W's. Let's go with that fucking dog hater, Michael Vick, and win it from there. You guys have a great week. I love you all tremendously. No, see ya.